is clearly like a
On
bit
other shit.
schizo-affective, and she's mixing it with all sorts of other fucking drugs.
6
So
prescription drugs plus.
yeah.
Memory of that night than either one of them. And this was never supposed to be. We were never supposed to be where we are right now. You know, this is like for me, this is, I was relieved at first when they came forward. I was like, whoa, good. Okay. Now I don't have to be so concerned about somebody trying to find them and ending up on their property or, you know, just whatever. I've been trying to mend what had upset them. And
you know what?
And
I
tried
forgot to
to give them
mention.
space.
Go ahead.
This is important. She, without their knowledge or consent, started running these Twitter polls of who should be on the expedition team to go back to the mountain and document the alien base inside the tunnel. What? And she was like trying to recruit scientists and investigators. I was on the list because I'm a skeptic. They wanted at least one skeptic. And she was like,
would you go?
She was engaged. She was engagement. I would if they picked me, but she didn't ask anybody she put on these lists, including many famous people in the UFO community. So she was basically engagement farming and growing her fan base, talking about this huge expedition that they were going to have to get all the proof that her story was true. And she didn't even tell the couple who owned the home that she was doing all this shit. That's why they were pissed when they found I start sending them everything, and they're like, holy shit, this crazy bitch is having an expedition. What kind of expedition? They're just coming to our house with scientists and camera equipment and film crews. She didn't even ask us. So
it sounds highly illegal, by the way. It sounds...
Whoa, buddy.
He's about to walk off.
We're going to have the expedition.
He's about to rage quit. Yeah, we got a few minutes.
There have been a lot of mischaracterizations. And I think that it is important. You say they're relevant details. Well, if they're irrelevant, then why did you do a whole show on them? Because it was your show that all these irrelevant details came up. So tell me, are they relevant or not, Stephen?
You know, I think maybe we're confusing things. I think all of it is relevant, but I think that the more important details are the most relevant. Like, there's no tunnel there. Like, this is a good point brought up by J-Mod. Thank you, J-Mod. Mixing cannabis oil and Adderall can cause increased risk of psychosis and hallucinations, according to the internet. And yes,
she is seething.
She's been dismantled completely.
Yeah, and I can tell you this. She's a very manipulative, narcissistic personality type. She tried to manipulate me into helping her because she fucked up and posted like completely and totally fake alien photos or UFO photos. And then she wanted me to somehow like help her do damage control for that. She tried to manipulate me into like helping her do damage control, and she does that with everybody. It's all about like serve me to help my grift. It's weird, man. She's very narcissistic, and they don't like being confronted like this.
Yeah, this is like
she's melting. She's fucking melting. Yeah.
I was going to bring that up, J-Mod. So, you know, we originally it couldn't have been drugs that caused hallucinations, but you yourself have admitted that you were on Adderall and you took this very strong THC infused Simpson oil.
Yes.
And it's well known that can cause hallucinations. So, you know, and again, I get that you believe that you
did she just cross her leg over the other leg?
Yeah.
Somebody in chat goes, her legs work. Wait, yeah, her legs work. Whoa. Bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Bitch, you're in this fucking wheelchair, but your legs work? No! No, it's retarded.
Well, she never claimed to be paralyzed, though. Apparently, she's just got a lot of health ailments, and so she can't walk very far or stand for very long. That was her explanation. But I thought it was to make her a sympathetic figure, put her in a wheelchair to make her a very sympathetic figure that more people are be willing to listen to. And remember, her specialty for the Defense Intelligence Agency was information warfare. They know how to manipulate people and perceptions, right?
It's not working very well, though. You'd think the professionals would be better at it than this. Like,
yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
J-Mod. Mixing cannabis oil and Adderall can cause increased risk of psychosis and hallucinations, according to the internet. And yes, I was going to bring that up, J-Mod. So, we originally it couldn't have been drugs that caused hallucinations, but you yourself admitted that you were on Adderall and you took this very strong.
Oh yeah, she has
THC-infused
fibromyalgia.
Simpson oil.
It's really
Yes.
serious.
And it's well known that can cause hallucination.
Fibromyalgia. My fibromyalgia. I can't work. This is a disease that was literally invented so that middle-aged housewives didn't have to work part-time anymore. This is seriously like a disease that was invented by housewives so they didn't have to do shit. For real.
You know who said he had that? Aim Alex.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding.
So,
I'm not even kidding.
and again, I get that you believe that you had a genuine experience.
You unlocked the memory. Like, you unlocked the memory.
When we get to the part where there's no tunnel, Anjali, there's no tunnel. There's no tunnel entrance. There's no big archway in his house that's a teleportation machine. There's no human-looking aliens that anybody else saw. There's no gray aliens anybody else saw. There's no purple mantis being that everybody else saw.
Wait,
tell me
a purple mantis being, Steve?
Yes, that was the main being that she communicated with, a purple mantis being. Which, if anybody smokes DMT, not anybody, but there's many people when they have a DMT experience talking about meeting a purple being.
Okay, but what is, like, it's like a praying mantis?
In her case, it was a praying mantis. That's why I instantly thought she had a DMT trip, because she kept stressing that she talked to this purple being, and it was a purple praying mantis alien.
What use would a purple praying mantis be on a starship?
I don't
Why?
know. Yeah,
Why?
I'm not an
Why?
exobiologist.
But why would these alien entities be purple praying mantises? Like a being that we have on this earth, and like how big was the was it the size
I think it was
of
8 feet tall. I think it was 8 feet tall.
It was an 8-foot tall purple praying mantis.
Yes, bipedal.
We're meant to take this seriously.
Yeah, it's
Could they come up with some shit better than this?
I know, it's so stupid.
Can we just shit? Like, let's just make up some shit and sell some books. Like,
get your grift going.
Fuck. Like, we'll go on the whole circuit. Steve, like you got anally probed last night by an, I don't know.
8 foot tall purple being.
It's like you have your, Saul on the road to Damascus moment where the aliens come to you and reveal that it's real, and that you have now telekinetic powers of remote viewing, Steve.
Yeah, maybe they fucked me in the ass to punish me for doubting that they exist, or for being a skeptic.
Steve, why do you kick against the probe? Why do you not let us probe you, Steve?
I'm not into butt stuff. Never have been.
Oh, man.
Or did you want me to talk? I don't understand what...
I'm just trying to get to this. It's like, isn't that an important detail? That doesn't exist. None of that exists except in your imagination, Anjali. None of that exists.
Okay.
Haha, the truth!
It's going to yell at me?
I can't. I'm just trying to get to this. Isn't this relevant that none of that exists? Let's both take a step back. You're right. We're both getting too passionate about this. And I love
this
a
is where
passionate
you
woman.
went. This is where you were like, fuck.
Anjali,
Yeah,
so
I should have kept her on the hook longer. Yeah.
Well,
the rest is not very important.
Sometimes you win something. Sometimes you win.
No, it still got huge views. To everybody wanted to see her storming off and what made her do it. Of course, yeah. So I was still good. I was like, but I just wish that I got to grow
a little bit more. Just like
I should have been gentler.
It was great.
Safa and Charlie.
The rest is unimportant. Right. It's just me like figure out what to. Oh, and the funny part is the guy that said that her alien stories were all whack. The guy with the tunnel and the mountain. He was watching, and he comes on the show later, and we just kind of like for an hour just rip into her for being such a bullshitter. That's pretty good.
Okay,
wow, what a show!
Are are we letting Steve go, or are we gonna introduce him to Mersh or Nerds on the Go, or what?
What do you feel?
Well,
like?
I can stay, but I gotta take a piss break real fast.
I gotta take a piss too.
All right, let's take a couple minutes. We'll come back.
You could.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have the.
I'll
link.
put it on. I'll put it on the new Christmas funny song. Really well done, by the way.
Yeah, let's go.
Really funny. So I'm gonna mute us here, guys. Give us
All
2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, okay? Buddy, are you kidding me?
Soy face. So hard.
I see a tap boy, Janny's.
No, don't leave.
Feel the rage pigs, paint pigs.
Go and see.
But we know this much.
It's gonna be a real
Kino Christmas.
You're so fucking brave!
Like the big brain, like the insanity. Like, buddy.
Your torch lights the way!
So ring-a-ling-a-bell, you got velvet fish. Ice cold takes getting melted fish.
The house always wins, baby, we don't commit.
Ho, 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 happy Kino miss.
That's the Ralph family plan. Do you understand?
Well, I'm not just some guy. I'm not. I'm more creative. I'm a creative person. I'm a leader.
Buddy, are you kidding me?
From the Vickers to the Vickers to the Baldo News.
Hey, Hog, the chimney sweet. Bishop Cargo's you.
Hello, friend. No, hey, hello.
We know this much.
It's about to be a real Kino Christmas. So ring-a-ling-a-bell, you got velvet fish. Ice cold takes getting melted fish.
The house always wins, baby, we don't miss.
Ho, 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 happy Kino miss. Yes, ho, 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 happy Kino miss. Yes, ho, happy Kino miss.
Like, what?
What do you mean? Now that's high effort. Like that is a very, hang on, let me just get everything set back up here. Very, very high effort, guys. Wow, big support today. We get the goal to do. Everyone
Some bonus
on time.
show and stuff there.
Yeah. Let me get back to. I think it was this one.
So,
Yeah, us three. Okay,
Andy,
cool.
do you want to attempt to explain who Mersh is to Steve, or are we just gonna play this clip that you got
All right.
of Mersh and go from there?
I could explain. Mersh was a guy who's doing a show called Revenge of the Sis, right? Steve. Oh, he's there. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, you're muted. Muted.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. But you could hear?
No, I'm here. Let me grab another pair of headphones because I just kicked the cord and busted my headphones.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
buddy.
I'll be right back.
We'll explain Mersh to him here in a second. We'll do the one Mersh. And then, by the way, I'm going to tell you all right now.
We got Post Jockey for 5 says, show Steve Mersh having a horse stroke.
Do you have a link for that? Could someone send me a link for that?
Mersh having the stroke? Let me see if I can
hang on,
find it.
God hates me, and I want to go back to this. It's a bit long. We might just do like half of it or something. But, Ashton, tonight we are doing for the post show Fallout New Vegas with all the mods, crazy mods. Texture, sky, atmosphere, sound, missions, 100 new locations. You could own a casino and run the casino. Nipton, you could now become the mayor of Nipton. Tons of new weapons, all graphics improved, new voice acting, over like 50 to 60 mods. Thank you to Void and Q for helping me with that.
Female cop, guns drawn.
So we're going to have it's actually just why. Now, I want to ask you all, just real fast, the polls are broken on this, but press 1. Do we just start a new file, Ashton? Ashton, I'll ask you. do I start a new file? I'm only like 2 hours, 3 hours in.
With the mods?
But with the mods, because maybe there's like new shit in the first 2 towns.
I say keep with the current save file. What do you think? They say you need to fresh game.
Do you want fresh? Because they changed all the like some balancing. They changed. By the way, you know how when you like aim in Fallout with iron sights, it's off a little bit. That's fixed now. So the iron sights actually work perfectly. All that stuff. Clean start if only for game stability. Yes, exactly. So yeah, that's what we're doing after there. Now, Fat Chick Thriller, he pulled the rug on us, didn't he?
Where's the 100 subs?
There's no fucking
for nerds on the go.
There's no nerds
it's
on the
not,
go.
It's and then Void never delivered to ban Phil either. So
no,
it's not happening. Which, by the way, if Void is listening, I was genuinely serious. I would ban Phil till April of 2025.
He is serious.
For the
Void,
subs,
I mean, like, dude, yeah. All right. So anyway, here we go. So okay, here's how I'll explain Mersh to you. Mersh is a guy that he wanted to be on the radio for years. Ends up doing an online show called Revenge of the Sis. Very cringe name. But he drinks a lot, does a lot of cocaine, fucks hookers.
My kind of guy.
Smokes dabs all day.
You're really selling Steve on this guy.
No, but he's not like the cool kind of drug user who has fun. He's like the brokey version of that. He
Basically, this is
a
a guy whose highest accomplishment in life was being the assistant manager at a strip club.
Yeah.
And he's just been a failed streamer for years. He was having to live on the host of the show's couch for years because he was a broken fucking bum. He tries to do his own show. He gets no money, no viewers. The show is essentially just him doing drugs until he strokes out on camera.
Begging for money.
Begging for money.
Oh man, that's
so
a rabbit
he's
hole
had,
I could get into.
He's had many strokes on camera.
At least 2. No, we're not joking.
No,
I'm
we're
gonna
not
find
kidding.
it. I'm gonna find it. Hang on.
We have to just type Mersh,
Mersh
female
stroke.
cop.
Mersh
stroke.
No, we're actually not kidding.
He goes around and kidnaps cats from the local neighborhood
that have collars on.
Yeah, he'll just steal people's cats, and then what he does is his grift is he puts all the cats in like a pen.
Shout out to
and he live streams it and asks for donations.
He's got stolen cats
in like a zoo.
For.
And
it didn't work out though. They got like 5 views. Not even.
Yeah, and then it got banned for whatever reason. I don't know.
Animal abuse. I don't know. So he also he is a piece of shit to absolutely everyone that he's ever come across, and he backs and all that stuff. But here's the thing: is he's also now working for Rumble because he says the N-word a lot of times and the K-word and all the very big slurs and threatens to kill people and stuff. Now they had a contract with Rumble. Now it turns out Rumble doesn't like when you start yelling at the sponsors and saying their products are a scam.
No. So it's not just that he calls the sponsors who he's supposed to be promoting a scam. It's that he also fights with the sponsor and tells them that he's not going to read the copy the way they want it written and wrote because he says he's a marketing genius.
And he can do a better job at writing the script.
And he can do a better job at writing the script.
Listen.
So there became tension because the companies wouldn't pay him for not reading what he was supposed to fucking read. So then he went ape shit and called them all scams and fucking freaked out. And he threatened to burn Rumble to the ground.
Oh my God.
He threatened to kill like all of the people who work there. And
Expose them.
He says he's going to expose them and like sell their secrets to the CIA and make them go out of business. And unless they give him more money on his next contract, which, spoiler alert, folks, he didn't get renewed.
He didn't get renewed.
But he's still on Rumble.
But part of me can sympathize because I used to have this audio podcast that was on a certain network that insisted on loading my show up with ads. And you know what the ads were?
What?
Get the tea. Get the tea. Do you want to shit yourself for a week and a half straight? Get the special diuretic tea and shit yourself for 10 days straight. And dude, it was like every 10 minutes of my show was, and eventually I fucking lost it. I said, I'm not selling tea that makes you shit yourself. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. You just
said it
get
on
out.
air.
Yeah.
I said it on air. I'm
No.
not doing this shit anymore. Like, I'm not doing it.
It's even crazier. You were forced to. Here's how Rumble does it, okay? You have like in your, dashboard behind the scenes, you have the ability to click an ad and you click it and then you go ad read. When you click it, you read the copy.
Yeah.
So you could choose and they go, here's $10 for reading that. So he would click these and go, what the fuck is this shit? This is a scam. And he has like this like New York. He's trying to be Opie and Anthony like accent or whatever, right?
All right.
Now, here's also one last story. Jesse PS from Pod Awful A-logs him all the time. Okay? Like he's like our Ethan Ralph type thing. Like, we make fun of Ethan Ralph and stuff. Jesse, right? So what happens? Jesse finds out through like, how like police records are open. He emailed the police to get Jesse in trouble for trolling him. It's like a famous thing was like page 136 on the Kiwi Farms. You'll see Pod Awful's trolling me, but this got leaked.
Stroke on stream. These guys having strokes on stream.
No, he really does. Then one time, so people were donating to Mr. Medicare, and Mersh goes, all of you, I'm watching you. And if I see you donating to Medicare, you're done.
You're done.
Done here.
You're
done. Banned. You're done. You're
Yeah.
done. He's just
I see you,
freaking
cogs. Well, now it turns out that he admits to having bots. And he goes, I make no money anymore. Well, there's something even crazier that's happening. So lately, Rumble's been throttling his connection down completely. So you're going to see that a lot in this new clip, okay?
All right, well, let's show him some of these strokes first, the many strokes of Mersh. So this is the most iconic stroke by far. I believe this is the female cop Dayton, Ohio.
Practice it. Like, this is the best time he had a stroke on stream.
You're going to love this stroke.
To see him fucking have a stroke on stream. Jesus.
A lot,
Yeah.
man.
So
He's just on so many drugs and he's so fucked up that he just does a stroke.